share.
It's live now.
Yeah, screen share also again. It's live. It works.
Yeah.
All right. Screen share also real fast.
Am I not?
You gotta stop sharing first and then do it again. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Yeah, you gotta stop sharing first.
Right. This.
All right. Anyway, we are live. Sorry for the delay, everyone. We had a little bit of technical errors, but it is all fixed now. It is all fixed now, and we are joining you now before the mappol showcase with the confirmed bracket matchups for the round of 16. The players that qualified from the group so far are Leno in first place in Group B, Jurgen in second place in Group B. In Group C, there was Venenog in first place and Shemimaru in second seed. Oh, sorry, no, don't look at the brackets now. I'm just going over the qualifiers. In Group D, it was Huge Man, me, and Vanilla as the second seed. In Group E, Paku was the first seed, even though he was counted as the high seed based on rank. But he won against Nikolai, the second seed. In Group E now. F, and Group F, it was Camera God as first seed qualifying with 3 wins, and Noxu as the second seed with 2 wins. In Group G, Botburger tops that group as the first seed there, and Marlon second. And in Group H, Benita as another high seed qualifying as seed 1 from Group H, beating Data Peta, the top seed in their match. But Data Peta also qualifying as the second seed. So, the only group that isn't finalized yet is Group A. They still have 2 matches left. From the results, it is safe to say that either Better Headpad Eclipse or NC Enjoyer will be qualifying from there as first and second seed. So on the first 2 matches, you see there, Data Peta is confirmed as the lower seed in match 1, and he will go up against the top seed of Group A, whether that is Better Headpad, NC Enjoyer, or Eclipse, depending on results. In the second match, Benita is the highest seed of Group H, so they'll be going up against the lower seed in Group A that qualifies, that being either Better Headpad, Eclipse, or NC Enjoyer, blah blah blah. In match 3, we have Leno versus Mile. That is a confirmed matchup next weekend. Leno versus Mile. Match 4 will be Botburger versus 1794766, or Jurgen, as we know him as. In match 5, going down a little bit in the bracket, we will have Venenog versus Noxu. That is a Finland matchup. It'll be a very interesting match to watch for sure. And in match 6, it will be Camera God versus Shemimaru. Hold on, let me just announce to everyone that we're doing the mappol showcase. Alright, cool. Just made a stream announcement. In match 7, it will be me, Huge Man, versus Nikolai. That is rank 2 versus rank 6 based on global rank in the tournament, going up against each other. That will be an interesting match, if I do say so myself. And in match 8, we'll have Vanilla versus Paku. That's also a pretty interesting match. Now, Paku obviously getting top seed in his group, even though he was a high seed based on rank. So those are the matches for the round of 16. Yes, Quacky, you will be against Camera God. Yeah, we'll wait on the results in Group A to find out who will be facing against Data Peta and Benita there in the first 2 matches. But I think we're ready to go into the mappol showcase now. Keep in mind, this mappol will be in play for both the round of 16 and quarterfinals. And it will be, those rounds by the round of 16 and quarterfinal will be played in the same weekend, next weekend. So keep that in mind, everyone. Now, let's get started, shall we? With Nomad 1. I'm joined by Asion and Sam for this. Sam is 004. They were both very involved in the mappol creation for this weekend.
Yep.
This week, rather.
Hello.
Now, before we get started with the pool, any thoughts to start us off with on the pool? Before you guys know, like, should we be warned about something, or?
Well, pool will be like a step up in difficulty from the last pool, since this week we will cover round of 16 and quarterfinals.
All right. So yeah, It's going to be a big step in difficulty then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Also, it's a bigger pool this week.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Last in group stages, we had 4 no mods, 3 hiddens, 3 hard rocks, 3 double times, and 1 mystery mod, and 1 tiebreaker, of course. But this time we will have 4 no mods, 4 hiddens, 4 hard rocks, and 4 double times. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then obviously 1 mystery mod and 1 tiebreaker, like before. So there's going to be 1 more in hidden, hard rock, and double time this weekend. It's very focused around micro movement and snappy patterns in the higher starting maps, says the creeper in chat for the pool this week. Very interesting. Okay. By the way, shout out to all the map testers and replay.
Big shout out.
Are we ready then?
I think we're ready for No Mod 1.
It's a custom map this week again by Eclipse this time.
Ooh.
And as the replay name is says, it was pretty speed mapped. I think he mapped this in like 2 days.
Oh damn! Shout out to Eclipse.
It's still pretty solid. It's definitely it's pretty hard though. But like I feel like it looks harder than what it actually is, because there's a lot of jumps everywhere and it's pretty spaced, but it's very consistent and yeah, it's not really like all that hard.
I see that. Yeah, obviously me, huge man. This is my first reaction as well to the mappol, as I'm not allowed to obviously have any inside info as I'm also playing. So this is this looks very jumpy and a bit spaced, but to be honest, the AR looks pretty comfortable, and the patterns so far don't look that complex. Can I get like any statistics on this in chat?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't see the statistics right now. I think they're on this. Oh no, they're not on
the mappol page.
Yeah.
On the mappol page?
Wait, do you have it open? So I don't.
No. Sorry.
Damn it.
The creeper says, "I got you guys." He's getting the stats. So
Thank you. The
thank you to
creeper carrying. One thing to note though is that this map in the replay won't have a spinner, but we decided to add one at the end because since it's a nomad 1, it's pretty likely that people will FC it. It's good to have a spin at the end just in case.
CS 4.2, AR 9.5, HP 7, and star rating 5.97. There you go. That's a big step up from last week's number 1.
Yeah, but I feel like the story thing is a bit bloated from all of the jumps.
You're saying it's farm.
It's farm. Yeah, it's farm.
There we go. 3 minutes and 57 seconds in length. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of generic jump patterns, so I'm not complaining here.
I think most of our higher ranked players in this tournament won't have any issues with this, considering it's a lot like any other farm map you see up in the rankings.
The creeper says it's mostly a nerve control type map. Very occasional strange snaps. Interesting. So maybe not like 100% always flowy.
Yeah, I guess you could call them strange snaps. Just they're not like anti-flow per se, but I guess you can't really autopilot the map entirely.
I see. Gotta focus then.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. And so should every other player.
Yeah. Have you had the chance to play this map, Sam?
004?
Have you had a chance to play this map, or
the custom map? No, I have not been able to play.
Okay.
None of the custom maps I've played. I've played everything else though, basically.
Is Eclipse providing this replay for us on his own map?
No.
It's me.
Oh, thank you, Saisa.
Livesip was like pretty consistent on this one. I think he first tried both of the replays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long
Shout out
maps,
to
that's my
Saisa.
specialty.
The consistency goblin from Norway.
That's what he's known for.
Yeah, looking pretty comfortable.
Yeah. And as I said, there will be a spinner at the end.
Is there not a spinner in this replay? Oh, I see,
No.
I see. So that will be added to the map then later after.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, that was Nomad 1. Looks pretty stable. Looks pretty Nomad 1-y.
No more.
Yeah, certainly a Nomad 1.
Thank you, Eclipse, for providing us that custom map. Now I think it's time to get into Nomad
Yeah.
2.
Thank you for sacrificing your sleep to map that.
Ooh.
Yeah, Nomad 2, a ranked map. Some people might have played it.
I think I played this with DT before.
Oh, really? Top tip?
Yes. Yes, but I don't think I passed.
It's pretty hard. I mean, it's a reason. There's a reason why it's Nomad 2. Let's see. It's a spectator map, and I mean, he's known for mapping pretty clean stuff usually, and it really isn't like all that weird or fucked up. It's pretty clean, but very technical.
Dash
Those-
control, like the Creeper says, maybe?
Yeah. Then the creeper really out there with the good analysis. Maybe he should join.
Yeah, let's get the Creeper for the next showcase, please.
I think it might be the replay for this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. He especially knows.
Oh yeah. This looks fun to play though, those wiggles and...
Yeah, definitely.
This is definitely a step up from the previous round though.
It's kind of also the type of map where if you miss a hyper, you're prone to missing like 5, 6, 7 nodes.
Very easy to chain miss.
Yeah. I don't know how much that matters in Corby 2, but that's one of the aspects of the map.
Good song.
Yeah. I
I do enjoy
think...
it.
Yeah, they're a featured artist actually, so no copyright this time.
Hey, let's go. Not like Hidden 3 getting muted every single time.
Yeah, I think we actually managed to avoid that with this book. So as far
That's
as
awesome.
as far as I know, there's nothing copyrighted.
So you're saying that the VODs won't be muted this time?
Don't quote me on that though.
Ooh. The Creeper's saying that at the beginning and the end is where there are some insanely snappy movements, so it'd be hard to FC.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, sorry, he's talking about another map with DT. My bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking like me personally, I would say that like this map is very consistently hard. Doesn't really have
Yeah.
any parts where it gets more difficult.
Sorry about that, Creeper. I'm so used to like relying on you for stats in the chat now that I was just like, oh yeah, this must be a really good information here. Forgot about the chat you had before with fighting. But yeah, that is Nomad 2. Looks pretty solid. No, it's not your fault, Creeper. It's not. Nomad 3. Ooh, this map. Wait, this is a loved one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe so.
And a
So-
real mapper.
Let's go. I think I played this
Nordic
one.
team, you know.
Samuel,
Yes.
you want to talk about this one?
Yeah. I'll talk about this. So yeah, I picked Nomad 3, which is like consistency convert essentially. And you'll see in a minute why I picked it. But as you can see, it's very streamy throughout the map. But it features these little hyper dashless jumps throughout pretty consistently. And I think that these jumps combined with, tournament nerves is going to prove to be quite a challenge. I think you might think the map looks easy, but when you're actually playing it in a match, I think it's a totally different story, which is why I felt like this kind of suited it, a Nomad 3. And as you can see, I also think it generally is just a pretty decent convert. It feels pretty good.
If I were to compare it to last week's Nomad 3, it definitely has way more those unfair sort of combo patterns.
Unforgiving.
Yeah, unforgiving.
Yeah. And there is a lot of spaces for free combos. You can see like these streams are pretty free combo, but then it will hit you with those left rights, hyper dashes left rights, or stuff like that. And I think it just fits the nature. There are a few jumps that are, I wouldn't say pixel. I don't know the best term to describe it, but I guess reach pretty far. But yeah.
The Creeper again providing information in chat. This map has 4 main sections where the spacing gets bigger per section. So, is it like section 1 is less spacing, section 2 is more, section 3 is more than section 2, and section 4 is the most?
Yeah, that sounds
Exactly.
accurate actually.
5 on a
That
free
is-
combo, jumps to get farther jump, and then more free combo, and then stairs. Oh, I see, I see.
So overall, I think it just fits consistency because it's not like this, crazy dislikes or anything. It's pretty, consistent, and it consistently gets a little hard towards the end, which I think is pretty nice.
It's pretty funny how in-depth some of the creepers' analysis are.
Yeah, he's definitely.
Ash text to speech.
Yeah, I mean, I trust this man completely based on his analysis.
Yeah, I mean, he's played cool.
Exactly.
He knows what he's talking about.
Last section is a ton of don't let go of dash areas, especially in a tournament setting. Interesting, we got a whole dash section in the end.
I would definitely agree with that. It's one of those things where if you're trying to spam dash, combined with those nerves at the very end of the map, it's just more realistic to hold just for the consistency's sake.
Yeah, this ending looks pretty challenging.
And yeah, that's number 3.
Not a bad song.
Nice song, yeah, I liked it.
Right. Next one.
Sapphire
Wait.
on fire.
Wait, yeah, I played this. I played this in 3-digit World Cup as a Nomad 4.
Oh.
And maybe I shouldn't say. Yeah, I'm not gonna say how I did.
Don't leak all your stats, man. Come on.
Yeah, but this map is just very... First of all, it's very fun to play. It's also very technical.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some sections in this map I remember that really like you needed to practice once or twice before being able to see it like consistently.
Yeah.
Also, the 8-star is just because it's not converted to catch, so it's displaying the standard star rating.
Oh,
That's why.
that's funny.
Yeah, but I think this map requires a lot of precision and just control in general. There's a lot of stacks that you have to time.
The polyrhythm. For sure, like the creeper asked. I think it's, yeah, for sure, right?
Yeah, just
That's
a lot
all
of
kinds
control.
rhythm. There are some parts that I would consider being almost memory as well.
Yeah, for sure. No, I can vouch for that. Obviously, memory, depending on who you ask, some people are obviously able to read it. But there are definitely parts that I needed to practice to feel comfortable on. Yeah. It's hard to FC this, I'll say that.
Yeah,
But not
I FC'd
impossible.
it like first try when I was looking for maps, but then I could not FC it anymore.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like one of those godlike sight read runs. And then just like 5 miss from there on out, never again, yeah.
It's also fun to DT. If
That
you
part
lower
right
the
there that
AR.
we just saw, yeah, that part we just saw there, that wouldn't, yeah, I missed so much in practice on that one.
Mm. It's pretty tough.
The back and forth edge dashes, yeah, the back and forth edge dashes play, those were edges. They're hittable, but yeah,
Gotta
I
practice
suggest
it to
you
remember
practice.
them.
exactly.
But honestly, this map is one of those maps that looks hard, but if you practice it and remember those types of things, you will be fine. 100%.
It's one of those maps that maybe the first try you do it, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna suck on this. But then you play it more and more, and you're like, wait, I can FC this? What?
It plays very well for being a convert.
yeah. It's actually comfy.
Right. Next one.
Yeah, next one.
Hit and one.
Never Let Me Go. Unlucky W map.
Well, hold on. Error 9.4. Okay, they're being nice to us now.
Yeah. As very much like last week's hidden one, it's just based on like hidden consistency. It's a long
Yeah,
map, not
definitely-
super difficulty.
That's definitely the real Dre star, by the way, right? Giving us the replay.
It's a real
Yeah,
great try right there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can tell by the real within the brackets.
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't put real, in the brackets if it wasn't him, right? Like,
Exactly.
yeah.
But yeah, this map might, depending on who you ask, but it might be the easiest map in the pool.
Wow. Ooh.
But
Ooh,
it's definitely not an easy map because of that. Because you can definitely miss on this. There's a couple of like wiggle parts and some tap dashes. There's a lot of different patterns in this map, and it's long.
And hidden wiggles. That just sounds not fun to me. I don't think this is going to be the easiest one for me, at least.
Hidden
Yeah,
wiggles
really.
are one of those things that, especially, I feel like, especially in tournament matches, they are some of the hardest things for me personally because of the
yeah.
nerves, and they require control. And when you are nervous, you tend to, I feel like, speed up a little bit. So this is one of
Yeah.
those maps that you have to kind of like really just relax, calm down, and like take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath and just focus on what's in front of you, and at this at the same time as it's going. Yeah, because like you, I also get into this mode where I try and react to everything really fast and all that in tournaments because I'm so nervous. So yeah, being able to keep calm here is probably crucial.
Yes, Unlucky W is a goated mapper. I enjoy a lot of his maps.
I feel like this map is especially is very solid, very well made.
Very, very solid, yeah. And fits perfectly into this category in my opinion.
Yeah. This part is very easy to miss. So
Oh yeah, especially with hidden man.
Yeah, and nerves. Very easy
Yeah.
to miss to climb one of those.
It also didn't seem to stop ever, so
Yeah.
kept going for quite some time. Gotta be interesting to see the matchups again in the brackets. Seeing the hidden players against someone that isn't maybe known for playing hidden too much.
Yeah.
This could be a pick for them. The hidden players, that is.
Oh, the hidden players will love the next map though.
Okay, now I'm scared. Now I'm scared to find out what that one is. Oh no. Jurgen said gotta be 8.2 or lower, and then Sam is saying just wait. Oh god, no.
They're not ready. They're not ready.
Well, I'm not ready.
Hey, you are not ready as well. If you're prepared, prepare yourself.
Try my best.
Hold on to your seatbelts.
I hope the creeper has the stats for that map because once again I don't have them, and it's a custom map.
I have
Thanks
them.
Thanks
you
to
have-
Raystar.
Cool.
Thanks to
Yeah.
Raystar for this.
Yeah, thanks to Raystar.
Definitely real Raystar, by the
Came
way.
all the way from Korea to set that play.
Yeah, went to Sweden. Okay, what is this?
Yeah, so skill issue lol is FAW by the way if you
Fire,
didn't
yeah,
know
Fire
it's
W,
the
whatever,
recent
yeah.
name change. It's a custom map. I think it's AR 8.2,
Yep,
right?
Area 8.2, CS 4.5.
And
Oh god, no.
he wanted to make us feel pain.
Oh god. Oh god.
What
Also,
is
worth
the map?
mentioning.
Oh.
Worth mentioning. Last time on the lower hidden, we get Cosma doing it, and he named the replay Fob Cosplay because Fob is obviously known for lower hidden. Seems like this time that wasn't enough, and we had to get Fob himself to do the
Yeah.
replay.
The real deal is here.
Oh
Did
my.
the map have to be nerfed as well?
Yeah, well, it had to
The
be
map
nerfed.
had to be nerfed? Oh my lord. What is going on?
Yeah, all of the low AR hidden enjoyers. This is for you.
Yep, you guys asked for low AR? Here you go.
Yeah, this is your
is
fault.
it.
You asked for it,
Yeah,
so here
yeah.
it is.
Can we never ask for lower hidden, guys? Like, can we not do that again, guys, please? This is looking awful.
Yeah.
I guess Fayu enjoys seeing pain in other people. A bit of psychoanalysis there just from this map. My god.
But yeah, like in all seriousness, it is like very solid in the difficulty. It has a couple of different parts that are difficult for different reasons. Like these, for example, are like position based, I guess. And there
Yeah, I
are
feel like, I
some-
mean, it looks easy, right? But
Happy
it's so
jump.
easy to miss on that, probably.
Yeah. And then we have that.
Oh god, what a troll ending.
Typical FAW ending.
I'm sorry, maybe I shouldn't be here. I'm so biased in Lower Hidden. I feel like I'm giving it such a negative representation. I'm sure it's a fun map if you enjoy Lower Hidden. I'm really sorry, guys. Is it Fate W? Okay, cool.
Next one.
Yeah. Next one is also a low AR hidden map, but it's an easier one. It's more about consistency as well.
We're not seeing stats on it right now.
Oh really? We should, because this is ranked.
I mean, the stats for this map though are AR8, CS4, 3 minutes long, 3.35 stars.
Air rates.
I know,
Yes,
I can't
alright.
get the joke. My bad.
Sorry, how many stars?
3.35.
3.35?
I mean, it's a convert.
Oh yeah, I guess, yeah.
But yeah, because our reasoning for this was kind of because we wanted to have 2 low AR maps in the pool, and originally we were gonna have 2 low AR more gimmicky maps, but then we thought that there would be like no point in doing that because then we would have 2 very similar hidden maps. So
Yeah.
instead we made one of the consistency maps into a low AR hidden map.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And so yeah, it's just a long map with low AR. That's pretty much all to it. There are some snappy jumps here and there, but all in all,
Yeah.
it's not too hard.
Low AR hidden players are probably gonna be wanting to pick this to, you know, like against players that aren't too familiar with lower hidden, just to you know, show their consistency on it and hope for their other player to miss due to their lack of consistency.
Another reason why we chose 2 low air hiddens is so that you can't ban all the low air hiddens. That was another very important reason why we
That's
did
evil. That's evil, guys. Come on. I wanted to do that. No, but it obviously makes sense though.
Because we've noticed in a lot of tournaments, people just ban low air hidden. So we're like, okay,
Exactly.
gotta play it. Gotta
This
play it at
time you
least
have
once.
to, yeah.
Yeah.
Tohu,
Yeah,
by
that-
the way.
Like the creeper says, don't pick this map if both players are competent in hidden. That makes sense, since it's, you know, it's a map, if you play hidden and the other player doesn't, it's a map you want to pick. But it could go either way if both players play hidden. Cosmic saying he F-seeded first try and he's not even a hidden player. Well,
Yeah.
to
Wait
be
a-
fair, yeah, to be fair, I don't think it's, I mean, it looks like one of those maps that you can kind of play either way. Maybe not be as consistent as someone who plays hidden a lot, but I too F-seeded first try and I didn't even play the map, so wow, would you look at that, that's really impressive. 0 play count FC.
Wow. Wow. But did you do it blindfolded though?
Yeah, that's what I did actually. I got 1 inside info on this map pool. That was this map. I played it blindfolded. Didn't even click on the map, but still FC'd.
That's the replay we're seeing.
That's me right there, blindfolded, playing.
Before we go to the next one, I'm gonna restart Lazy Client.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
Maybe it
Rest-
will work.
restarting the laser plant here.
The next map, I will spoil a bit by saying that the next map is the first map to not be FC'd.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do
I'm
we-
sorry. I'm sorry for this. but
we could
had to be
not
done.
get an FC on this one, huh?
Yeah.
That is-
I mean, it's no. I guess it wasn't super prioritized either, but no FC, sadly.
Interesting.
Yeah, Sam, do you want to tell the story about the map?
Tell a story about the map.
Like the
Like-
story for why we picked it.
To be honest, I kind of forget.
Oh. Well,
No,
okay.
it was gonna be like a Nomad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna be Nomad 4, I think. I originally picked this as a Nomad 4, but then you suggested that. What again? You said something. I forget. I don't know.
I said that it would be cool to have as a hidden point, because a lot of the patterns are interesting with hidden.
Definitely, interesting hidden map for sure. Definitely, it does have those hidden gimmicks that you see.
Oh, there's the first miss. I'm actually impressed that you have seed until that, Nacion. Good
Thanks.
job.
Yeah, but like it has a couple of gimmicks spread out through the map. The first one being the weird snaps you have to kind of like dash into, and then there are some back jumps, and then this part which is like edge dashes.
I don't know. I don't think hidden makes too much of a difference here, to be honest. Like, because it's already high AR and it already has those sort of techie patterns, high BPM, low CS. I feel like you can. Yeah, you can still read it if you're not even a hidden player, I think.
Yeah, hidden just makes it a bit harder for some of the more precision-based patterns.
Yeah. Ooh, that was full screen thing.
Yeah. Now the ending is a bit easier than the first half of the map, but it's still you can still definitely miss on the ending.
Looks pretty scary, to be honest.
Okay, next one.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Instead of platter hard rock, we're now seeing rain hard rock, the biggest step up.
Yep, we've moved up one difficulty. Tohu 2, by the way.
Arisial with tropical boo. Is this the real Arisial?
Yeah.
Arisial in brackets real.
Oh, I forgot to add that. Sorry. Yeah, this is the real Arisial. I asked him to do one replay, and he asked if he could do another one, so I gave him this one.
So he actually did a replay?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it actually is the real Arisial, unironically.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, the map is... It's kind of, in a way, similar to last week's Harder 1, where it's very much like the samey odd world of the map with the streams.
But just not a platter, but a rain instead?
Yeah, like harder.
Yeah.
The patterns, like, they get big spacing quite often. That sounds so bad when I say it.
It's a really good song, though. I love this song.
Yeah, song's definitely good. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Stream patterns are hard, I guess.
That's kind of a problem because we still have like 2 more minutes of this map, but
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Consistency-based maps really makes it hard to talk about them.
Especially when they're long. Yeah, exactly. And it's really just the same thing over and over again. But ooh, actually some patterns here do look kind of tricky, but I mean, for hard rock players shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, you really have to concentrate during the entire song.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Honestly, I could predict maybe double FCs on this on some matches.
Yeah.
Considering now that we're in the top 16.
Yeah, I was worried for last pool that the maps would maybe be too hard for players, but players were more consistent than I thought. And I was actually sometimes thinking that maybe the pool was a bit too easy for some players.
Definitely some matches did have the incident of, spin to win or even ack to win.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe we will see that this next week as well.
Obviously, a lot of the top 16 players are more comfortable on stuff like this, especially, higher stars, so... Me included.
Are you gonna FC this?
I'm not going to make any promises, but I will be disappointed if I don't FC this at least once if I do play it. That is all I will say. Nico and my opponent in chat in the round of 16 now saying yes, so I'm a bit scared. His intimidation tactic has worked. Why are the maps so long? Well, to be fair, only the consistency picks so far have been, a little bit long. I feel like the Nomad 2 and the Hidden 2 and all of that, they haven't been that long.
Yeah, the consistency maps, they will be long. There will be at least 3 minutes is the goal. This week, they tend to be a bit longer. It's just like a coincidence that they're all longer than usual.
Interesting. A little bit of an update in the Eclipse versus Nightcore Enjoyer match. It is currently 3-3.
Oh.
And keep in mind, that match is crucial to who's going to get second place in their group. Or first even, depending on the last match. But yeah, that match is intense as expected. I would have wished for us to be able to stream it, but unfortunately we have this going on right now.
Right.
So there it is, that's Hard Rock 1.
On to the next one.
Oh, this song. Platinum Rain, beat by Momox.
Yeah, Sam, do you want to talk about this? You know more than me.
Well,
You know more than me on this one.
yeah, I think I picked this map was picked because, for starters, I don't know, when I was playing it, both me and Asian, it just kind of felt like a Hard Rock 2 is the best way I can describe it. But it features like a lot of snaps like that, like you saw with the jump there, control, some Hard Rock patterns, just kind of just like a general mix of all different things. I think it just kind of fits for a Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, it's
Requiring
kinda like
some
Hard Rock
more
1.
technical skill, maybe?
Yeah, it's like Hard Rock 1, but harder.
Interesting.
Yeah, not as long, so there's more stakes. Stakes will be a little higher. More room for errors and such.
I believe the CS is a bit smaller than your average CS.
It is 4.2. So with Hard Rock, that's about 5.5, 5.46 or something, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that is just slightly lower CS than the normal CS4 map, which is 5.2 with Hard Rock.
Ash, from what you've seen, do you think this map is harder than the first one?
I think I'd rather play this one, but overall difficulty of this one is harder, yes. But because this one being shorter, I would feel more comfortable with my nerves on this than Hard Rock 1. Why am I giving out information? I've got opponents in this tournament.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You just got that out of me like it was nothing, damn. Yeah, no, but
Nikolai, what do you think about it? Do you think this one looks harder?
trying to make it equal, like.
Yeah, let's be fair here.
Just by the way, if you guys missed it, we did reveal the round of 16 matchups at the beginning of this stream. They will be revealed on the website as well as the spreadsheet sooner or later.
Okay, speaking of long maps for this next one. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh god.
Yep. I mean,
There's no,
to be fair, there was gonna be like a much longer map, but I was like, no, because what was it? There was a, I don't know if it was Hard Rock.
I don't
3?
remember which one.
I remember there was a suggestion one that was like 4 minutes long.
Thank you, Philo.
So Philo got their... Wait, this is 2,000 combo?
Yeah, it's like almost 5 minutes.
What's going on here, guys?
I mean, the
Oh my
idea was
God.
good. Was just like, because the map is not super hard. It's just the length of it that's kind of what makes it hard.
Yeah, especially with, convert patterns, I imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
Philo spent around 300 tries on this.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He
Philo,
did
for this
not give
replay. Yeah, I imagine blood, sweat, and tears went into this.
He should be proud. I bet he is proud.
Yeah. If he didn't play with Scurvy 2, this would be number 1 on the map, by the way.
Oh, wow. No Hard Rock FCs?
No hard rock FC.
Wow. Good on you, Philo, for doing this.
You need to go back and FC it without it. No.
Philo, are you in
That's pretty
chat? If so, can you tell what parts is the most difficult ones.
Yeah, Philo, which ones do you think is the most difficult in this map? Which parts?
Anyone will know it's Philo.
900 combo. Ooh.
Mm.
We will wait patiently
Almost
for that.
there.
one.
Yeah. Just another minute until we're there.
And also 1,300 to 1,600, and then also 1,800. Alright, so 3 hard sections that he mentioned there.
I bet Leno's gonna FC this.
I could see it happening. That one, oh yeah, the spacing here is getting kind of trolly. Oh, and then right into an edge test after that stream, it seemed like.
I believe this is the last long map of the pool, so
Except
Definitely.
yeah, except
Oh, yeah.
tiebreaker, but that's
Except
supposed to be
tiebreaker.
long.
Elena says, I will ban this TVH.
But if you ban this, you can't ban Hidden 2.
That is true.
It's a cool song though.
Yeah, good song. It helps when the map is so long.
Right? 1,300. Oh, okay.
That looked pretty tricky, yeah.
Oh, it was Ash Titan, that's what I could hear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a new keyboard, and apparently my noise suppression is not strong enough for this one. It was for my previous one, but
It's just that deep thumping.
Ooh, wait. Oh, these parts took. Ooh. Especially at like 1,700 combo, you're gonna be nervous there.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Ooh.
I know Philo was sweaty during this part.
Oh yeah. Yeah. This. I feel bad for him here. Oh, he must be feeling it. And then, oh, dude, even the spacing, you can't blink here even. No blinking at the end.
Oh no, not blinking. Dang.
Yeah, cool map.
That's all you have to say after that.
I just want to say Cosmit is partly for blamed for this because he suggested the song, and I just yeah. So I'm not fully responsible.
Trying to push the blame on others.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right.
next one. Oh,
Hard Rock 4, yes. Techno Planet.
Yes. This map. So,
Ooh, wait,
This
before we
map
get started,
is-
sorry. Eclipse just beat NC Enjoy 5-3, meaning that Eclipse is for sure qualifying and NC Enjoy is not. Sorry, go on.
oh.
Congrats.
Go on, Sam, sorry, I interrupted
oh
you.
yeah. Okay, so this map is basically, as you can see in just a second, basically like a stream map, but very, or higher CS compared to the other maps. It's very control heavy and precision based. There are a few parts where there will be wiggles, a few jumps here and there mixed within the streams, and the streams themselves kind of have some parts where they go like left and right, like that. And overall, this is kind of the general theme of the map, or the gimmick, you could say. In the end, there's a little bit of a diff spike, but other than that, it's very precision and control based.
Is that the Death Star in the background?
Hey, I don't know.
Great observation, Asia. But yeah, this looks pretty precision based. You're gonna wanna be focused while playing this. I'm sorry, my brain is rotting. I've been awake since 11 UTC doing staff stuff for this tournament. So
I
I'm
think
sorry
we're all
if
a little bit tired.
I'm sorry if I start sounding a little bit hesitant on what I'm saying. I'll be honest, I'm really tired here, but this does look pretty cool.
As a normal play, this kind of looks normal.
It's pretty fun. For the most part.
The most fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not the harder player, so there's obviously parts that I don't like.
Ooh, that looks pretty fun to play.
Don't miss the sliders.
Right.
Ooh.
That is Hard Rock 4, everyone.
I believe
Now
it's
for
time for the DT.
DT1, yeah.
Crowley map.
I've played this map with DT and Catch the Magic as well.
Oh.
The rain diff
It's
as well.
not intentional that we pick maps that have been in other tournaments. It just
Thank
kinda
God, yeah, thank God this isn't batch though, because otherwise it would not be allowed.
Really?
Yes, I think Ewong told me that once.
well, the map itself is just very fitting for like a consistency DT. It's not like the longest thing in the world, thankfully.
Yeah, after all those long maps
Yeah.
earlier on in the pool.
But yeah, the patterns we see now are kind of like the patterns that we get to see throughout the entire map.
I think there's like some weird hyper patterns, like the Creeper says near the end as well, that I remember playing when I was practicing this. Some sliders and some like, I don't know, snapping becomes a little bit weird to play, but other than that, pretty comfortable throughout the whole map. Pretty comfortable song to listen to as well. I gotta say, I don't mind it.
Yeah. And if anyone was keeping count, there's believe there's a musty man in the background.
Oh, for a Crowley map? Would you look at that?
Crowley map.
Yeah. Crowley counter.
Although maybe he's not very musty.
Well, that man looks pretty refined, actually.
Yeah. That's a first.
Yeah. Although I do think this is one of Carly's older maps, so maybe his taste did change, and or maybe it's got different types. You know, you never know. Anyway, enough about Crowley's preferred mate. Let's see.
Yeah.
Focusing back on DT1.
I believe we would probably see FCs on this quite often. Not to put any extra pressure on players, but it's definitely like one of the more FCable maps in the pool.
What is the project on this? 9.8?
Uh,
DT?
Yes, with DT.
With
Yeah.
DT, I don't know. Yeah,
Not Air 9.8 before DT. Imagine.
I think it's 8.2 before DT.
I see. Right. Played by
Yeah.
Flashlight played, by the way.
Yeah, I don't remember who did the replay.
The Creeper.
Ah,
So that is DT1. Ooh, I thought that was the overdose for a second, or the top tip. I got scared. I got scared.
Yeah, we're not quite doing AR9 yet. AR9 plus, I guess.
This is the first map over Air 10 though.
Yeah. We were like considering doing an AR9 DP for this round, but I think some players are still a bit too low for that. And we don't really want to have any maps that feel impossible place to play. Ignore our hidden tooth, but
Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough.
but this should still be pretty doable for even for players who don't play higher ARDP all that often. But to make up for that, the map isn't like super simple either.
And it's short.
Yeah, it's probably the shortest map on the board. But it's also
Yeah.
DP, so it doesn't really feel that short.
With DT, it's TV size. Interesting.
Yeah.
1 minute and 29 seconds.
Yeah, the patterns still require you to do some pretty precise movements with DT. They're not super. They don't like lend themselves to like relaxing play, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, I'm running out of words here.
No, I mean, the stream has been longer than I thought it would be, to be honest. These maps are long.
Yeah.
I'm also running out of filler things to say. I guess the Creeper did this replay then,
I think so.
based on the SS. There we go. That is DT2.
Sure is.
Now, for DT3,
One
Oh.
miss.
yet another non-FC replay.
Oh,
Guardian of the Village.
I see the overlay is not working properly.
We don't see the stats for this, yeah.
Again? What the hell? Maybe it's because it's an older map, because the other old map also didn't work.
Shouldn't be.
What anime is this from, by the way?
Yeah, does anyone know? But this
Asking for a
map
friend.
is... it's like... Yeah, it's a consistency map, but it also has like a very specific gimmick, and you'll see it like pretty soon. It's also CS5, I believe.
Yeah, CS5, yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like you don't really feel the CS5 all that much. So it's not like that much of a hindrance. It doesn't make the map all that difficult. It's just
Wait, sorry,
it's a gimmick.
I missed the AR. What's the AR?
8.
9.67. Sam just put it in chat. Alright, cool.
Oh, with DT, yeah.
Yeah, this pool is definitely looking a bit more challenging than the group stage pool last weekend. I'll say that.
These wide
Ooh,
wiggle
yeah, that
patterns
looks
they're what makes it difficult.
pretty hard to be consistent on. I won't lie.
Now you can. This is up to preference. You can wiggle them or stack them. So you don't have to like. They're only like one wiggle per stack.
Alright,
Both ways are like pretty easy to do.
pretty valid.
Yeah, pretty valid. There's like no. You can do either one. And they are a bit easier than they look.
I hope that's correct.
Yeah. Then we have a little slow part in the middle. Then back to the stream parts.
This seems like a camera got.
Yeah, something he'd be number one on.
Remember that this is the pool that's gonna be played in round of 16 and quarterfinals.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because we're doing round of 16 and quarterfinals in the same weekend.
That's why it's so difficult.
That's why maybe it leans towards the quarterfinal difficulty as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. DT3 done now.
I'm just
On to
gonna restart,
DT4.
Laser client again.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're getting another restart. I assume that's for the stats.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. Laser doing laser.
Indeed.
Right, next one.
DT4.
DT4.
Wait a minute, this isn't
That's
DT4.
that's not DT4.
Oh, there
This
you
is
go.
Hard Rock 1.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Okay, I'm confused.
Wait a
now.
minute.
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Let's see. Wait. Okay, who did it again? Theo.
Every seal.
Okay.
So-
it's
Oh,
confusing
I get it,
to me.
because it's another Ritual replay, and the Hard Rock 1 is also a Ritual.
It's the
So
same name.
I understand the mix-up here.
Is it?
don't see it, though.
Yamamoto?
Yeah, I think that's what the
Yeah.
name.
Excuse this,
same
guys.
Name.
Is it the same name? I thought he
Same
did it.
star.
Calling
That's the
the
name.
Starlight.
My bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I like the song, so that was definitely one of the reasons I picked it. But I also think it fit pretty good. I don't know. It
Air
just
10.
feels like a DT4.
It's AR10 with DT.
Well, yeah, don't worry, I gathered that.
Okay.
Fire 11. Yes, Sam, you said this one felt right.
It just felt right. That's like the best way I can describe it right now, with my lack of sleep. But just like
Uh,
overall consistency and these patterns are not of control. Like a lot of DT control is required, which I think is pretty good for this.
the patterns are very snappy.
Yes, very snappy is the best way to describe it.
Yeah, you gotta have some DT precision for this, it looks like.
It's also
I mean-
higher AR than 8, so plays in a bit on that skill set as well.
Yeah, definitely not on the lower AR side, at least. Being AR 10 after DT.
I think it's 8.4 before conversion. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Probably somewhere around there.
Yet another calming song.
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhat. Not with DT.
Well, you mean this part, the la 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 la? That sounds
Yeah.
calming as fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty calming, but I don't know. At least the map isn't calming. The map is stressful.
Yeah, I can imagine. You gotta be full focused for the whole map, it seems here. Which is annoying on the slow part because it's like, oh man, please let me relax, please let me relax. But then it's like you know, tough spacing on the slow part as well. And you gotta focus because one bad movement could lead to a miss.
Thanks to Arisil for doing this for me, so I didn't have to play it.
Thank you, Rachel, for this SS replay, indeed. Okay, only 2 more maps.
Oh, the two best maps.
The mystery mod. Oh wait.
It's
Wait, you're
this
telling me
map.
you could roll DT on it?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
7-star, you know?
Yeah,
Just 7-star with DT.
hopefully you don't roll DT. I mean, if you go by this week, then DT is a pretty rare roll.
Yeah,
Yes.
At least on Saturdays.
It's
Yeah,
worth
but-
mentioning that Mystery Mod was the most picked mod in the group stages by far.
I doubt it's gonna be the most picked in this round.
Sorry, not most picked mod, most picked map. Sorry, in general. Yeah.
I mean mod. Mystery mod.
Yeah. Well, because you know, Hard Rock as a mod, you know, there's 3 maps there, and I'm sure there are more. Yeah. Anyway, you get the point.
As like the stages progress, I think the mystery mod is gonna have this pretty unique sort of evolution of having 1 or 2 of the mods being very hard, while the other 2 maybe aren't as hard, and it becomes more of a dice roll.
Ooh, it's gonna be more gacha.
Yeah,
Correct me if
even
I'm
more
wrong,
gacha.
but I believe this map doesn't have 50 FCs yet.
I'm sure.
Also, doesn't this have no hyperdashes, if I'm correct?
Yeah. Not a single
Yeah.
hyperdash, even with hard rock. We checked.
Yeah, hard rock is pretty hard. I mean, all mods are hard with this, even no mod.
I actually think I wouldn't mind DT on this, depending on who I'm up against.
I mean, the approach isn't that bad. So.
The length also is pretty short. It's only a TV size. So DT with this would be like a minute, I think.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that was
Interesting.
Mod.
Interesting.
Maybe someone will pick it. Let's
I will.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, I think as the rounds, go on, Mystery Mod is going to be more of a risky pick than ever.
Definitely.
I think we're going to be
get
seeing less
wider.
picks now. Yeah.
Alright, you ready for the tiebreaker?
Yes. The final map of the mappol now, the tiebreaker. Whoa!
Whoa, it's Dreamless Wanderer.
I'm not against this at all. This is a cool
Yeah.
map.
It's a cool map. That's why we wanted to pick it. It doesn't actually have a spinner, but I don't think that's going to be an issue with considering how hard this is to hack and FC.
Yeah, I dropped one droplet.
Oh, so says that this is one of the maps you first tried? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somehow
that's
I
pretty
first tried it.
impressive. That's the Norwegian goblin for you.
Norwegian consistency goblin, yeah.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Recently I've liked adding goblin at the end of titles. So it's like, oh yeah, like if someone's really good at DT, it's like, he's the DT goblin of this. It just sounds funny.
This map is so cool.
It is. It's fun to play as well.
Yeah. It's like caveman tech mapping.
Yeah, it's definitely not as, clean looking aesthetically as maybe some newer tech maps, but God, it is fun to play as...
It gets the job done.
Truly
Definitely.
it's fun to play.
Yeah. I really hope that two players won't end up double S-ing this and I'm gonna feel bad not picking him
play
up.
them.
with
Play it
winner.
again.
Yeah, play it again.
Oh yeah, imagine that. Yeah, it is 5 minutes 23 seconds, so... Thank you, by the way, no name in the replay. That is decisive, though.
I
But
forgot.
he forgot.
I didn't expect to first try it.
Nameless Wanderer.
Yeah, nameless one.
Reach in with yet another banger.
Man, this song is really good. I haven't listened to it in a while.
Ah, that's one.
There's the droplet, yeah. Camellia endures rise up.
This map has some tricky ending. If you haven't played this before.
Yeah, imagine the ending with nerves.
Yeah, that does sound pretty tricky.
Here's a time they can see each other's scores.
Yeah, everyone at the break, they're like, oh, fuck, he's FCing.
The little window so you can look into your neighbor's lawn. So I like to see it as.
That is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
See their progress.
See if their lawn is looking cleaner than yours.
Has the same mental effects as well.
Yeah.
Hypnotizing this map is.
Yeah.
We just didn't. I just realized we hadn't said a word for like 20 seconds, and it didn't cross my mind. was just lost in the patterns.
I want to thank all of the replay getters this time around because they worked really hard for getting all of
Especially
these.
Philo. Oh my god.
Yeah, especially Philo. He
Yeah,
was on
shout
the
out to-
grind.
Seriously, guys, thank you so much. I mean, and yeah, I mean, there's so many people working on this tournament behind the scenes, you know, getting everything done, making sure it operates smoothly. And as
Yeah.
the host, I'm eternally grateful for that. We've got a
Also-
really, really good team.
An extra thanks to the custom mappers this week, VW and Eclipse.
Yes. Well, less thanks to Fire for that map, but you know, it's okay. Thank you for the effort.
And we soon at the tricky part to remember.
Imagine if you haven't practiced this map and you don't know it, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, yes, I won!
Yeah, it's just more sliders with rip. Yeah, by the way, good night to
Have
Leno.
you
He can
played this, by the
finally.
way?
Me?
Yeah, you?
I don't. Yes, I have, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I submitted a score on this yet, though. Maybe I did. But Leno can finally go to sleep now. He's been awake for like 30 hours now. He's seen the map pool. He can rest well. Yeah, that part right there. Be ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
that concludes the map pool for this week. I promise we will try to pick some shorter maps next week.
Quote
Yeah,
him on
but
that.
overall, pretty decent pool, I'd say. Pretty happy with it. Really happy, obviously, with just having a good sort of pooling team, you know, putting efforts in to make this an enjoyable experience for all of us.
Mm.
Thank you, guys. But yeah, I think that's it. Maybe if we go back to the bracket one more time to take a look at the matchups for those who missed it. If you could go to that screen, there we have it. Yeah. As you can see, Data Peta is going up against the top seed in Group A, which is going to be either now Better Headpet or Eclipse. That's going to be based on the winner of the game that they're having right now. The second match, Benito will be facing the lower seed in that group, which is going to be either Better Headpet or Eclipse based on the match that's happening right now. So we're going to see the results of that soon. But Leno versus Smile or Mile is the third match. That's a confirmed match right there. Botburger versus 1794766. Jurgen, yeah, sorry, Saisif, what were we going to say?
This is gonna be interesting.
Leno versus Mile, yeah, for sure. Yeah, Botburger versus 1794766 or Jurgen. Venenog versus Noxu. Camera God versus Shamimaru or Shamemaru, whatever. Huge Man, me versus Nikolai. And Vanilla versus Paku. So those are the matchups, and I think that's it for the stream. I think we can end it here.
See you guys next week.
See you guys next week.